I made almost 3K with this one single Doge trade, guys. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you exactly how I did it, all my triggers, and how you can replicate it for yourself. Let's hop into the charts. Okay guys, this is the trade I'm talking about. I am here on the M15 time frame. That's the time frame I often execute my intraday crypto trades. Now I'm gonna show you everything I looked at from the top to the bottom. Let's go. On the daily chart, I had this, as you remember, the liquidation event where we dropped very hard. You can see this big wick on the daily. It was a 60% wick almost. So that was a crazy liquidation event. And I just tagged half of this candle, so 50% of this wick tends to get filled, guys. As you can see, we reached that point on the 21st of November, and that's when I said, okay, I will look for longs. Then that was my daily point of interest, and now, as you can see on the hour 4, this is the 50% wick fill. We traced into it on the hour 4 pretty aggressively, and we were still bearish, as you can see, bearish. Then we tagged that low right here. We had a small little market structure break right here, but I didn't look at it because it was not very strong and we were below the EMAs. And then we shifted structure immediately back to bearish on the hour 4. We had really choppy price action here, but with the 2 candle rule we can see we switched back to bearish. And then, guys, we put in this low and we swept it, as you can see right here. And this was then the high to break for a market structure shift. And we shifted structure with 2 candles above, like right here, first candle above, second candle above. This was not valid because it was only 1 candle above. We always need 2 candles. And that meant hour 4 turned bullish. And then let's go into the 1 hour. As you can see, this was the market structure break on the hour 4. And then on this day in the morning, I woke up at 7 a.m. and I looked at the market and I saw, okay, this is a good place to take longs. Why? Because hour 4 is bullish and we are also retracing into the discount zone of this last leg to the upside. As you can see right here, we started this impulse here, sent it to the upside, and we retraced into the discount zone. The green zone is the discount where we tend to look for longs. And then I just said, okay, I will market enter right here. Let's go on the M15. This was 7:30 a.m. when I market entered. I catch the exact bottom with my market entry. That's not usually the case, but it was luck on that day. And I just set my around 2% stop loss. If I would have gotten stopped out, I would have just tried again here with the invalidation right here. But I tend to take tighter stops and I just market entered right here. And my draw was, as you can see right here, we have those highs right here. This was my first draw. And as you can see, this draw got tagged later, but I closed it earlier because we had a very aggressive pump to the upside. It started very aggressive and it kept on pumping. And I was like, okay, this trade is at 3.5R. I'm gonna close it. I'm taking the money and I'm running. I don't need to close at the exact top. I don't need to enter at the exact bottom. In this case, I was lucky, but I just closed the trade here at 3.5R, which netted me at around 2.8K. I risked $800. 3.5R came to 2.8K, and that's the trade, guys. Daily retracement into the wick, 4 hour bullish. Then on the M15 or on the hour 1, we are looking for retracements into the discount zone, and then I just market entered that day, guys. And that's all there is to it, to this trade. Oh, another thing was we also had an RSI divergence on the M15. As you can see, we make lower lows and the RSI was making higher highs. That was also another little confluence. Never trade solely based on those things, but it's all confluence. It all came together. And that's why I took this trade, guys. 2.8K in the bank. What you can do is now go into the charts, look for objective triggers that you can then track your data, track your win rate, do it over a long period of time, and then you can see if you are profitable or not, guys. I hope you learned something today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more. So, peace out, guys.